Okay, sorry about that. My camera cut out on me. This isn't a very good camera, plus my memory card was full, so that didn't help much. So, anyways, back to my story. It had a sun and a crescent moon on top. It also had a bunch of letters on it. Wait, no. Yes. In alphabetical order, with the words yes and no under the letters. Under that was the word goodbye. Then it struck my mind. A Ouija board! I panicked as she pulled out the planchette. I asked her how to use it. She told me to put my fingertips on the planchette very lightly, so I did. And was that a mistake or what? The planchette began to move when we asked, is someone there? It moved very quickly to yes as my fingers slipped off it. I asked Lily if she had moved it. She said no. There was no way that it moved on its own. I sure didn't move it. The planchette moved again when we asked it if it had a name. The planchette moved to G, then R, then A, then C, then I, then E. That spelled Gracie. We asked her how old she was, and then it started to move to the line of numbers that were under the letters. It stopped over 5. She was just a little girl. I was panicking. I was scared. Lily told me to calm down. She asked Gracie if she wanted to play Never Have I Ever. Gracie moved the planchette to no, so I asked if she wanted to play Barbies. Gracie moved the planchette to yes. So I pulled out 3 Barbies with blonde hair and pink lipstick and eyeshadow. Mine was named Jessie. Lily's was called Skylar. And Gracie moved the planchette to A, then M, then A, then N, then D, then A when we asked her to name her Barbie. That spells Amanda. We asked her if she had to use the planchette to talk to us. Gracie said yes. Then she moved the planchette to G, then U, then O, then S, then T, then D, then H. Then I, then M, then E, then N, then T, then I, then O, then N. Which meant that she was in the ghost dimension, so she had no other way of speech. So we got back to playing our game. I put a pink flowery sling neck dress on my doll. Lily put a black thick strap belly shirt with a crown on it and a black gold trim ruffled skirt on her doll. Gracie moved her planchette to B, then L, then U, then E, which meant that she wanted something blue to wear. So I got her a blue knee-length dress with black and silver rings. We pretended that our Barbies were on vacation. We were having fun until it turned 5 o'clock. It was time for us to go trick-or-treating, so we said goodbye to Gracie. Then she explained that if we didn't say goodbye, then her mom, Lisa, would come and hurt us. So we said goodbye to Gracie and got on our costumes. We got lots of candy that night. Mom told us that it was time to go to sleep, so we got into our pajamas and got under the covers. In the middle of the night, I felt something blow through my hair gently. I opened my eyes and saw Lily. She was standing at the side of the bed, staring at me. She whispered, "Film here." That meant help me in German. She fell to the floor. I screamed, "Lily, are you okay?" She closed her eyes, then opened them again. Her eyes were black and lifeless, like an empty graveyard. She whispered to me again, this time softer, "Sie hört zu," another German word, meaning she's listening. Then I understood. She wanted me to speak German so Lisa wouldn't understand. How does she know German? Anyways, I didn't teach her. Congrats for picking the only other language I know besides French. but she whispered to me in German again. Es ist okay, Gracie hat mich gelehrt, which meant Gracie taught me. It's okay. She told me again, Sie hört zu. She lifted up her shirt. On her stomach was a 2-foot-long gouge. I shouted, "Oh my goodness!" I picked her up and ran outside to the shed. I ripped my pink and black bike out of it. I carried Lily over my shoulders and went blazing down the alley. I reached the highway at 12 o'clock. I started towards the hospital. I saw it. It was really close. I pedaled as hard as I could. We finally got there. I slammed the kickstand down with my foot and threw open the doors of the hospital. I ran to the front desk. There was no one there. She whispered to me with all her might, "Sie ist da," which meant she's here. I ran around the hospital. There was no one there. I was getting angry. This was ridiculous. I mean, come on, how cheesy can this get? I ran up the stairs to the top floor. I found a young nurse huddled in the corner. She was staring at something. I looked at the other end of the hallway. Standing there was a shadowy figure. It was too tall and lean to be Gracie. At 9, Lily screamed, "Lisa!" I shouted. Suddenly, Lily pulled out the ouija board out of nowhere. "For Brennan," she shouted, meaning burn this. The nurse whispered, "Go to the water heater in the basement." I nodded at her and ran as fast as I could past Lisa. Lily smacked her in the face with the board on the way by. We ran down to the basement. I opened the bottom of the water heater, but just as I was about to throw it, Gracie floated out of it. "I'll see you when you get home," she said. Suddenly I stopped. "Won't Gracie get hurt?" I asked. Gracie said no. It will only hurt and kill Lisa because she needs the board to exist. She needs souls, Gracie explained. I tossed it in just as Lisa burst into the room. She began to turn to ash as she demonically screeched, reaching for the board. "It's done." Gracie took a breath of relief. Gracie was now the pretty little girl that lived with Lily and I. We were happy, and so was Gracie. Lisa was gone, and Gracie was free. The end. I didn't say dead. I said gone. So, that was my 8-minute long story. Let me know in the comments below if you guys liked it. Peace out.